I'm so sweaty already. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Boneyard Arcade Podcast. As always, I'm Lucky.
I'm Chloe.
I'm Grim.
And I'm Josh.
Yeah, go team. We're back. Another week. Woo! Congratulations if you've survived this long. You've kept up with our shenanigans. And welcome to anybody who is new. Hi. It doesn't get any
There's
better.
no one new.
I've seen a few new people. I think it was because Chloe got her tits out at NASA and people were like, titties.
We're not.
It's for the followers, Chloe.
I just
Shut
want the
up.
sensor bar to creep up and just sort of sit there and just hover for the rest of the
My
time.
nipples aren't out. This is still YouTube safe.
I don't know, dude.
Dan, don't touch.
What can you get away with on YouTube?
Not a lot.
Not a nip slip.
Are you sure?
You put the
I
word
don't think
hentai
so.
in a thumbnail and they demonetize you.
Fucked.
I needed those 3 cents.
Totally fucked.
Can somebody send us like 4.5 cents so that we can say hentai in a video and it doesn't get
It
like...
used to be $1. We've totally gone.
Yeah,
fucking-
we've sold ourselves way
We're
short.
on sale right
We
now.
lost all our
Mate,
dollars.
That dollar
Look.
was like 3 or 4 weeks worth. Maybe.
It's true.
Maybe more.
I find change under like the cushion couches at my house and I'm like, oh good, there's my YouTube money. There's the Boneyard YouTube money.
Yeah.
There's like $4.
I
I'm
found
like,
it.
Mad.
The Venom back there, that buddy old pal, he's Daniel's change on the floor money box. So every time there's like 20 cents on the floor over the past 2 years, it goes into Venom.
It's because boys don't like coins.
No.
they don't.
He doesn't like coins.
Our wallets don't hold coins.
No.
That's what I mean. Like,
Fucking shit.
I look at my wallet and I assume your wallet is just fucking gushing with the cunts because I'm one of those people who doesn't pay with coins, but I love having them in my wallet.
Yeah.
So I use every note until there are no notes left and they've just got coins. And I'm like, well, I can't use these.
It
I
got
had
to
a
a
piggy bank. I had a piggy bank when I used to, like, at my old job, it is. It's this blue porcelain pig and it's the best thing we bought from Vinny's. Except for that ugly doll.
And my Nikes.
Yeah, those were good too.
And your Supras.
Yeah, those two.
Mm.
But yeah,
Vinny's is
I
the shit.
used to get sushi every lunch, and it was like I'd break a 10, and so I'd have like $4 of change, and I just kept putting it away. And eventually, I had like $260 or something in this piggy bank, and it weighed a ton. It was brilliant. It was like mostly $2 coins.
I suggested
I mean,
that
that was
we
like
lob
a
it
year and
through
a half.
his neighbor's like front window or some shit.
Yeah.
Because his neighbor sucks. He just leaves like bottles and shit all over the floor, and I'm like, who the fuck does this guy think he is? Josh lives on the North Shore or Northern Beaches, whatever. And so all these riffraff. You know what he says? You know what he says about me going to his fucking house? He's like, oh no, the riffraff, they're coming into our neighborhood.
That's why
I'm
we don't
like,
have a train line. It keeps your riffraff out.
yeah, what a cunt.
Yeah, I'm talking to you. Don't
What's
look for
wrong with
shots.
the west side, eh?
I actually got that kid though. 'Cause
I've learned-
there was KFC down the road. I picked it up like at 11 o'clock at night when I came home drunk one night, and I was like, I'm throwing this on his car because I know it was him. And guess what? He hasn't put things on the street ever since. So, to you, prick.
Josh is so loose in the dead of the night.
Hey,
In the dead
I
of the
would've done-
night,
I
I'm
did it-
throwing
I
fried
did it in broad
chicken.
daylight too because he left some other junk, and I
Fuck
just went over
me.
to his open window on a summer's day and tossed it in his car with a note on it.
I would
Learned
actually,
some serious life skills living out this way.
I think I would really hate you if I ever saw you throw away fried chicken. Like, that's a sacred
like,
thing.
Oh, an empty box of. It was his. Like it was eating KFC.
Wait, so it was already eaten. There's
yeah,
no
it was
food
down
in
the
there.
road, and I knew it was him. And
So
I was
just
like,
box.
yeah, so I just tossed it all over his car.
Drunk Josh is like drunk Josh thinks that fucking everything that he does is the best
It
and the
wasn't that. I
funniest
was
thing in the world.
angry.
He's like, yeah, but
Disrespecting your own
I-
street, like do it somewhere that doesn't matter to you. But you're gonna come out in the morning and be like, oh yeah, I probably shouldn't have put all that rubbish all over my street because now it looks like crap.
I don't.
Why would you do it? You live on the street. Don't make it a mess. It's not hard.
I come from a place where my street literally gets graffitied every 2 days.
And it's because they love it.
Yeah,
It's because they love their street. They
They're like,
graffiti it
"Fuck
with their
yeah,
fucking tag.
this is my hood.
This is what I mean. You're talking all about like loving your own street, but you come from a place where you guys throw trash on it.
no,
we come
one
from a
person
place.
throws trash on it.
We come
and I
from
throw
a
it
place
on their car.
where we tag it because we love it so much. When a homie dies, we pour one out on our street.
Do you know what I noticed about Josh's area as well? Is that he's got. We drive around and he's always yelling at me that like for living in the West and it's like it's really ghetto and shit. And we drive around. I'm like, motherfucker, we've been driving around for 5 minutes in your fucking area and I've spotted like 6 shoes on the fucking wire.
Yeah.
You tell me this place ain't a drug dealing area.
Drug dealers are rich.
They
That's
all
why-
live out in the West.
Yeah, I saw a really nice Audi R8, and I'm sure it was drug dealer money.
That's the one that is near your place. There's an R8 that just sits on the driveway, and I don't think, like, you told me you've never seen it move.
There has since been a Ferrari added to that collection.
Oh, nice.
Sits in the front yard of a really beat down piece of shit house.
This
near my
one's
place.
number
It's
plate
like
was
5 minutes.
baller. with an 8.
I'm sure the dude who drives the one near my house is actually a baller. And not just pretending to be a baller. Who
Yeah.
throws shoes over his own fucking power lines out the front of his house.
I bet the one around your area like takes it home back to his mum and he goes, "Okay, thanks, mum, for letting me borrow it."
Here's your shoes back, mum.
So salty tonight, guy.
I don't know.
It turned into an interesting topic right here.
It was.
How did we get on to me throwing chicken on my neighbour's car?
It wasn't chicken. It was an empty box.
That's
No, it was a full box. It was like the whole meal that had been put back into the box.
Oh.
Well, no, it was like, you know, when you get the bones and that. It was. That's all it was. It was just a box full of chicken. I was like, no.
a box full of chicken or a box full of bones.
Well, you know, I don't open it up to find out. I just tossed it on his
You
car.
ate it. You fucking know what's in there, right?
No, I didn't.
Oh,
It was his chicken. It was on the. Like, I didn't check my
Okay.
This
rubbish
story
on his
is
car.
not straight.
It was all over the street,
It-
and I knew it was him, so I tossed it on his car to make him know that you can't chuck rubbish on my street.
Okay, it sounded like you came home, ate a bunch of fucking chicken because you're drunk, threw your leftover shit onto his car.
No, I
That's
got,
how the
Oh
story
my god,
sounded.
that's so much better.
No, I
sounded
got
like that.
dropped home, and on the way up the street, I spotted it all, and I was like, I know it's you, and I want you to know I know it's you, so I'm going to chuck it on your car. He's just a tool.
You didn't even throw your own chicken.
I didn't have chicken to throw. I
Next
wouldn't
time,
waste my chicken on throwing
Well, you
it.
come out,
Oh my
to come out to the west next time. I throw you how to show
Yeah,
show
come
you
hang
how to
out
throw
with us
chicken.
three Westies. We'll show you how it's done.
I'm in the middle. I don't know
proper
where
fried
I
chicken.
don't know where I stand. I'm on the, I'm on the
Not
correct
stick-
side. I'm on the correct side of the correct side. This as particular side of the red. You know what? Never mind. I'm out west. Westies for life.
Yeah.
Mate,
Yeah, that's
Graffiti.
fine.
you're still in the vicinity of
It's fine.
Pour one
Parramatta.
out
You're
for my
Westy as
homies.
fuck.
Wears VB slides but doesn't live on the incorrect side. Get the fuck out.
Some people have the wrong side
That's
of the
right.
tracks. We have the wrong side of the red rooster line.
That's true, actually. And I want to get the hat that says "Let's party, cunts."
Yeah.
Your mum was
It's
really
floral.
disappointed
It's
when you
lovely.
suggested that.
I told
It's a
Mum-
bucket hat. You
Oh,
wanna get sunburned.
Yeah, exactly. It covers your neck.
Think of them cancer
Slip, slap,
cells.
slap. I was educated.
Very
Yeah.
I went to
smart. Very
school.
I thought it
I did
evolved from that
preschool,
now.
kind of. I drew
And
on the
rap.
carpet and I got in so much fucking trouble for drawing on the carpet in preschool one time. I was laying on a mat and then I drew underneath the mat in crayons, like in big fucking crayons, and I put my mat back over it and went back to sleep. And they're like, okay, put your mats away. And so I put my mat away and they're like, who the fuck was sleeping here? And I'm like, it wasn't me. And they're like, I lied straight to their fucking face. I'm like, nah.
What did you draw?
I don't know.
It was
probably
probably a dick.
bullshit. It was probably bullshit. I was like, I don't know, like, how old are you when you go to preschool? Like 12?
My sister once wrote her name underneath the kitchen table and then tried to blame somebody else. And she I think she wrote somebody else's name or
Didn't
something,
she write
and
Rachel's
then
name?
maybe that was it.
And then Rachel was like, it wasn't me. And then
And
Hannah
it was
was like,
clearly her handwriting because we were old enough that our handwriting was a bit neater at that point, and we wouldn't have written under a table.
your handwriting's still not neat.
Yeah, it's not neat, but it's clearly not preschooler. It's like
my
early primary.
brother stabbed me with a pencil when he was 5.
You probably
And when my mum
deserved
came
it.
in, instead of him pretending it was someone else, he went, "He fucking deserved it." It's my brother,
I mean, I'm
Who's
sure
this,
it wasn't
Tim?
wrong.
Tim.
Yeah, I figured.
Tim has been that way since he was born.
Go Tim, man.
Tim gives no fucks, never has given fucks, won't give no fucks forever.
Give her a
I think it was
blue
just
box.
literally because I stole something of his or used something of his. He didn't like it. It was a lead pencil. I still have this little mark. It was right in the crook of my elbow. And
Oh.
he jammed the pencil into the crook of my elbow.
Nice.
I was 8.
When I was little, I sharpened my pinky finger.
Oh, that's smart.
What?
Yeah. You're
Were
a
you a
kid, it was
cocaine
like-
addict? Or like what?
I
Like you
don't
got your
know.
pinky
Yeah, you're
nail really long?
curious.
As I did
You're
it, I
curious.
was fairly certain my mind was like, it's a bad idea, but I...
Wait,
was-
your pinky finger or your nail?
Yeah, the whole finger. I mean, I didn't turn it far, but I remember doing it. I remember doing it and thinking, like, that was a really bad idea as I'm doing it. And I'm like, yeah. And I got in, not only did I hurt myself, I kind of got in trouble for doing it.
It's what happens when you
Because-
show Josh American Pie. He gets all of the desire, but gets the execution wrong. The execution is just... There's no dick in pie. It's just finger
Dick
and
in the
sharpener.
microwave.
Finger and sharpener.
I mean, I was 6, but it still probably wouldn't have fit in a sharpener.
I was just a massive bitch as a kid.
Yeah, you were.
But I was actually an atrocious bully. I broke my cousin's nose with a toy car.
Oh my god,
Why?
He
Chloe.
called me an idiot.
Well, that's fair.
That was a
Yeah.
fucking
I
asshole.
would've-
No,
Valid.
but that was actually really tame compared to some of the other shit I did.
That was justified, I'd say.
No, it wasn't. I was just a mad diva queen and needed to assert dominance.
I think I was just dumb.
Fucked up.
You did.
Fucked up.
Dumb.
Yeah,
You were
so-
animated.
I fucked up. I
Uh,
brought one beer up.
no, I was
Well,
stupid.
actually, I brought you that one beer, so maybe I fucked up.
did you not bring
no,
more
I
beer?
forgot to bring up more.
Go more.
Well, I
go
was
get more beer.
I was
We'll wait.
concerned about
Can't
keeping
leave
it
halfway
cold.
through.
Yeah, you can.
Share this
Why
one
not?
beer.
We're loose. Just fucking go.
Should we
So-
do like?
Wait,
Should we do
Dan's
that
gonna
in
go
a
get beer.
cut?
We're gonna. No, it doesn't need to be a cut.
Oh,
Go
we
get
just
beer.
Do like a quick cut.
do it.
Clap.
There's no cutting. There's 4 of us now.
Yeah,
we can
we
tag
can
in
do
and
it.
out, like,
Can I
get
just
beer.
come back?
Yeah,
Cool.
go.
Go,
Alright,
go
bye,
get a
Dan.
beer.
I'm back.
Bye bye.
You know what we should do? You know what we should do?
Go on.
While he goes, bye Dan, love you. We can talk about Harry Potter.
Yeah, I'll go.
No, you fucking stay here, you puffy bitch.
I was actually going to test you all on quizzes because we all
Done.
know we have Harry
Go.
Potter trivia next week.
Do you want
Have
to?
y'all been studying?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, Josh, you're British. You should have an innate knowledge of this.
He's Welsh.
It's British.
You know
all
what?
the same.
I listened to the audiobook so many times. I'm sure it's all up there somewhere.
Ask him a question. Go.
Okay. Name. Actually, I want to ask a film
Crookshanks.
question. Fuck off, mate.
Did I
no.
get it right?
No.
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't. Don't make me pull your fairy beard. Okay, no. Name the alternate who is going to be Gilderoy Lockhart in the second Chamber of Secrets movie.
No, I want actual story. Like,
No, you
about
need
the
to answer
show.
the film trivia. I'm telling
I
you
know
now, it's going to be
nothing
beyond the
about
book
that.
trivia next
Absolutely
week.
not. No, I
The-
want stuff
the
from the
alternate?
universe.
Yeah, so
I
the
want stuff
person who was
from-
actually picked to be Gilderoy Lockhart before Kenneth Branagh was.
I didn't even
Gilderoy
know who-
Lockhart.
Gilderoy Lockhart.
Oh, I thought you said
David
Grindelwald.
Tennant.
No. Remember, he was in the 4th movie as
Yeah,
Barty
but-
Crouch Jr.
hang
But
on,
he
hang on,
hadn't
hang on.
been in the 4th movie when they could have been choosing to cast
I
him.
feel
in
like I
second.
know this. I feel like I've heard. I think I've heard you say it, and you were like, "Oh, and I was like, huh. Who was it meant to be?
Hugh Grant.
Oh, really?
Was it
yeah,
really?
I can see that.
Yeah, I like Hugh Grant.
No, I prefer Kenneth Branagh.
Yeah,
He
I think I
was
do.
excellent.
He was a good Gilderoy.
Mm-hmm.
I
He
hated
was
the character, but
delightfully hateable at the end.
that's it. Yeah, you just sit there and you're just like,
Smarmy
fuck this
git.
guy, man.
Absolutely.
Is Dolores Umbridge the best villain
oh,
in the
God.
whole series?
I think she was the best acted villain.
You reckon?
She was.
You know what?
hateable.
I loved the actress who played her because I just think that she was so deplorable. Like,
Yeah.
you could not. Like, no other actor can make you hate them that much. Like, I actually hated her to a degree after she finished the film because I hated her as
Whoa.
Umbridge so much. Like,
That's when you know
carried
you've
o-
done it well.
Fuck
though.
yeah!
Yeah.
Like, I still love Kenneth Branagh. Like,
Yeah.
he's a beautiful man. I love him.
I wouldn't be able to name anything else that he's been in.
Thor? Well, no, he directed Thor. I should take that back.
Did he?
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Do you know kids in the street used to like cry when they'd see old mate? What's his name? The one who plays Draco.
Yeah, Tom Felton.
Felton?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's actually gone into interviews saying that I used to
Yeah.
love making people cry.
I thought he said he was like, upset by it. The fact that like people were sad, not sad, but like scared to see him on the
No,
street because
he
kids
loved
were
it.
like,
And
well,
he
you go.
he barely auditioned for his role as well.
got to embrace it. I
Yeah,
guess.
he ended up getting the role of Malfoy because he copied somebody else's answer when they were doing the auditions.
That is a true Malfoy move, though.
Exactly.
That is
That's probably why he got it.
I think same reason for Ron. Ron got his role because they were asked to do an essay as to why they should think they should be a character, and he was just like, I am not doing an essay because Ron wouldn't do an essay.
That's such a great way to
What
do
a
it.
smarmy git.
Have we
Corner.
spoken about how the internet hates the Asian girl for being in it?
Oh my god, internet, calm down.
Wait, what?
Okay,
I know a little bit about this. Go on.
this Fantastic Beasts trailer came out this week.
Yeah.
It's the final trailer before they released the movie on 16th of November.
I don't know
And
about
they
this.
revealed that the Asian girl's character, who up until this point was known as a maledictus, which we understand is just a woman who carries like a particular blood curse in her
Okay.
system and can turn into a particular animal.
Right.
You end up finding out she's Nagini, Voldemort's snake.
Oh, that's
Yes.
really cool.
And the internet is all up in a roar because it's like, rah, 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 rah. Like, why was there no hint of this before? Nagini was just a snake. Now she's a person who is a snake. And rah, rah, rah.
I did see a bit
Oh,
of the
yeah.
why does JK do this thing where she releases all of these like sensational tweets just being like, oh, and by the way, this is a thing. And people have kind of latched onto it and been like, why is this just a tweet kind of
Yes.
thing? It's like,
called
which I get.
retroactive continuity.
Yeah.
You can shoehorn
You can
things
fucking-
in after the
Plus,
fact. It's
look-
your story.
Yeah, exactly. This is
Yeah.
what I'm getting at. If she fucking wrote the story
Mm.
and she went through all of that time to write these fucking books and do this whole history of this whole fucking thing she's made up, does she not have the right to add in bits that she think would be cool to add to her story along the way? Like,
Yeah.
get the fuck out. Like, I mean, we have friends who are very like passionate about the fact that these
Yeah.
should be books. They shouldn't just be tweets, or they shouldn't just be things that she writes in Pottermore.
Yeah.
But fuck me, like, she is an artist. The chick made her books. She made her story. Like, as if you can't just add to your own fucking world at times. Like,
I
feel
think
like
you can kind of like make your own decisions. At the same time, I do look at some of the things and I'm like, I want to know more.
Yeah.
It's like you want to know the story behind
Yeah,
that, and I get where people come from where they're like, it could have been a book, but at the same time, I'm like, it probably takes a long time to write a book. And it's like,
absolutely.
And is it gonna? Well, I mean, it will sell, but is it gonna like dilute and damage the whole universe of Harry Potter
What if it's
because
bad?
it's not? You know, it doesn't really have enough weight behind it to be a story. Like,
Yeah.
what they need is a book of short stories that sort of fill in all these little gaps.
Let's be
If they're
real
gonna
as
do
well.
it at all.
J.K. Rowling is probably so fucking rich that she doesn't care if she makes it a book or a tweet, because realistically, like, it probably takes a lot of fucking effort to write a book. She'll make so much money off it, but at the same time, she's probably already got so much money that she doesn't care if it ends up just being a tweet, and she puts something she's interested in out into the world for people to like play with.
yeah.
I'm like, to me, it's like she's probably got so much money, it's not worth her time to write a new book because it's tiring as fuck. But like, as
It'd
a
be
tweet, she's like,
stressful.
"Here, world, enjoy. Harry Potter
Yeah.
fans, fucking play with this. This is fun."
As a fan, how do you feel about that
See,
kind of thing?
Well, I'm the type of fan who is just like, the more magic I get added into the world that I love, the more I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Like, sure, there are some things I disagree with. Like, Cursed Child, I don't think I treat as canon because I think that was kind of not poorly executed, but it doesn't have that same element of magic. Like, sure enough, you only got the playbook for it, where
Yeah.
it's just a script, so the depth was never really going to be there. And it's a story outside of what existed anyway, so I don't treat that as something that should be treated as canon.
Right.
But the original story that I fell in love with, if she wants to add more stuff to it, then like, I think that it's perfectly valid to do so. It's not impacting too much of the world now. Like, a lot of people get tossed up in arms right now because of this has opened the can of worms to like Dumbledore and Grindelwald, like their gay relationship and stuff. So like, there are elements like that exist. It doesn't affect the world that we fell in love with. Like, I'm just personally somebody who, like, I appreciate the magic that goes into it. I can't fucking wait for the movie to come out.
Of course you can't.
I'm the same.
Eat a
though.
dick.
I'm
Yeah.
excited.
I can't wait for the movie to come out just because, and not only that, I haven't seen it yet, so who am I to judge it?
Yeah.
Like, you haven't seen what the full thing is going to. You might end up fucking loving it, and you're already ragging out on this poor chick who's worked hard to the roles that she's accomplished.
I also saw some stuff on the internet where they were upset that it was an Asian girl playing the snake.
And those people can suck a dick.
Chloe,
Didn't they
you
get
can't-
cross about
can't you
Cho
do that?
Chang being Asian, and it was like, no one ever said she was actually Asian. Her name's Cho Chang. It's kind
Yeah.
of, you know,
Yeah.
without wanting to sound like kind of stereotypical here.
Yeah,
It's
it
kind of
takes
got
it
an
down a
Asian
particular
spirit.
path, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Are they?
And what's your problem if she is?
Yeah.
Are people cross that it's an Asian actress, or is the Asian community upset that it's like it's an Asian person?
Well,
you know what I mean? Like, are they kind of just being
I actually
like?
haven't looked into it that much.
I don't know. I don't know.
When I looked online, there were so many like Asian girls, Asian males jumping in the comments and being like, "I don't know why everyone's upset. I think this is cool.
Okay, all
I
right.
don't think this is bad."
I haven't looked
Why
into
is
it
everyone pissed
at
off?
all
Yeah, yeah,
because
and-
I saw the art for it. I'm like, oh my god, she looks beautiful,
Yeah.
and that's really cool. And I'm
Yeah.
interested. I don't know anything about Nagini because I've only seen the movies, and all I know is she fucking eats people for Voldemort. Yum yum yum.
Yeah.
Like, I'm interested to see what it's about, and like, I don't think that the casting choice is wrong at all.
On top of that, from memory, I'm not the biggest Harry Potter nerd in the world, and I've seen it a few times because I've had to. And I
Fucking watches it
remember
while you're not home.
Voldemort was quite fond of the snake. He loved that fucking snake.
Yeah.
Did too.
Would it not make sense that it once used to be a human that he was also fond of, who maybe then became the snake that he sort of like is super like?
Can
That-
Voldemort love someone?
I actually thought that same
No, he
thing. That
wasn't always Voldemort.
Are you sure?
He was a sort of normal person.
Wasn't he
Right?
Tom Riddle before? And he
was-
was like a fucking
yes, he
creep?
Yeah, but I
was
didn't
a
wanna say it in case I was
tormented young
wrong.
boy.
Yeah, and he was like finding his sort of place in the magical world of whether it would be good or bad, and you know, he's like doing all these things and he doesn't understand it, and then he takes pleasure in all the bad stuff he's doing and goes down that route.
Are we ready for Harry Potter trivia next week?
I'm going there to drink.
Wait a minute. Oh, it's on Wednesday. We record on
I'm going there
Thursdays.
to
Yeah,
drink.
I'm going to help you drink.
Yes.
I'll help you go to the bar and we'll bring back the drinks.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming.
That's
I'm
all
gonna
right.
drink.
We'll suck super hard, but we'll all suck together.
Going there
So,
to drink.
you know, people will be impressed with our sucking.
I will
That's how
literally
I've got
kill the
through life.
competition.
I know you will.
I will bring my own Nagini.
I have a question that's not Harry Potter related.
Okay.
There's been more Joker footage, more Joker photos.
Yeah.
And we've seen him in like a whole clowny face makeup, and we've seen him moving around with a clown mask on. There's been, I think, a couple different types of Joker makeup on him as well, or clown makeup on him. Do we believe that this is the final Joker makeup? Or do we just believe that this is a clown makeup for the scene that he's a part of, but it's just a transition into what he becomes at the end?
I think
Because
that's
I'm
it.
feeling that.
Have you seen the?
Nope.
Okay.
I was gonna look them up.
All right, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
yourselves.
wholeheartedly believe that you can look it up. That I looked at it, and one of the people that I follow on like Instagram posted it, and they were just like, "Oh my god, look at these pictures!" And I looked at it, I'm like, "That doesn't look like the final, but
No.
I dig it."
It looks like a transitional
It
makeup.
looks like,
a-
this is the first attempt. It's like, hey, I'm a funny clown, and then I
Yes.
think it's just gonna get fucked
yeah,
up.
it's a slip
from that.
into the
Yeah.
void. That's, yeah.
It's too put together. It's
Yeah.
too like.
And the blue eyes.
Yeah.
The blue eyes fuck me. I'm like, I see like the triangle on the top. Like
Yeah.
it's got a triangle and one underneath. And it's like,
Yeah.
that's never been a Joker thing, I don't
Yeah,
think.
yeah.
I could be wrong. I'm not dick deep in every comic.
I love his suit. I
And
love the
that's so
colors of
Joker.
the
You know
suit.
what?
That's
That's so
so
Joker.
Caesar.
Yeah.
I actually think the way that they've put the character visually, again, everyone knows my sentiments about Joaquin Phoenix and stuff, but it does look pretty enticing to see
Yeah.
what they're going to do with this particular character. Like I'm always a sucker for a good origin story, and I think that that's definitely what's going to be given to us.
Having looked at those photos 10 seconds ago, I think I can wholeheartedly say I'm sold on the makeup. I like the design, and I think I like it because it looks like it leans towards that Heath Ledger Joker that I loved. And, that was really my first introduction to the Joker, because I wasn't hugely into it all before that. But, yeah, I really like that Joker, and so I hope they kind of go that way with it.
I think they've literally grabbed Heath Ledger's photo and they've grabbed a comic book and they've gone, let's see what we can make here out of this. And they've gotten the Jared Leto version and they've gone,
Nah. It's like,
let's work out what we're doing with this piece of shit later.
Mm-hmm.
I love Jared Leto. I think he's a great fucking actor. But
Yeah.
they just fucked that up on him. It's really bad for him because he tried really fucking hard. But they ruined that imagery of Jared Leto's Joker. Hopefully they write that, like, he could just be an imposter or like a front man for this Joker. Make him like, I don't know.
I don't know how the universes all link up
I don't
and
know how
shit.
it
I'm
works.
fucking confused.
This is an origin story, so he comes before the Jared Leto Joker. So who the fuck knows
Okay.
whether he's just an imitation version or something? That would be great.
Yeah.
But
like a copycat Joker.
maybe
and then
we
the
just-
real one comes in
yeah.
and like destroys him.
we pretend he didn't happen. Like Batfleck, because I don't think he's picking this shit up again.
I saw
Leave
pictures
Ben
of him
Affleck alone.
With the script.
with the script.
Yeah, we saw him in the
apparently.
script, but he also looks like shit, and the dude's been in rehab. So
Yeah, but
Is
that's
he-
Batman. That's Bruce
Maybe
Wayne.
he's going to come back as a Joker
Let's just
now.
leave him.
I like that Ben Affleck as
do
Batman.
love
I
him.
wish that they
Oh, I
gave
love
him
him.
better
Yeah.
movies though. Like
but the other dude, what's the other dude's name?
One?
John Hamm.
John Hamm.
He's got a
rumored to be the-
huge dick.
Oh,
Yeah.
don't get
Knew
me
you were
started
gonna
on
do
this
that.
again.
He's rumored to be the next Batman,
I would. Yep.
Yep.
He's
and
got
he'd be the
he's got
perfect Bruce Wayne.
Yes.
Him in Baby Driver
Yeah.
is just all kinds of
Dude, Mad Men. That was 6
I
seasons
like
of
him. He has a jaw.
amazingness.
yeah,
If you
and
have
a
a jaw,
dick.
you deserve the cow.
Oh, bush.
Yeah.
Stop talking about the dick. I
Well,
can't
we
keep my
spoke
tongue in
about
my
Bat Dick
mouth.
last week, so
Ham dick.
ham dick this week.
Cut lunch.
Cross paths.
How much time we got left? Can we talk about Bowsette?
Yes.
Yeah, you can smash that
Go
out.
ahead.
You got about 2-3 minutes.
Internet pissed their pants when Super Smash Bros has basically been like, hey, there's a new power up. You put the hat on and you become like the Peach version or Princess
Ooh.
version of some shit.
I didn't know how this started.
Well, it started that it's a pink like a pink mushroom with a crown around it, and when what's the character's name? Toadette gets
Yeah.
it.
She
She
orange?
turns into Princess Toadette
Is
or
Toadette
something.
orange?
No, pink.
Ah,
I can't remember. I can't
Okay,
remember
okay,
the
yeah,
whole thing.
okay,
But she
okay.
gets the Toadette like gets the thing and she puts it on and then she becomes like basically Peach but not Peach. Yeah.
Okay.
But and then people were like,
Cool.
wait a
I
minute,
know
what
who
if
Bowser
Bowser
is.
got the crown? And then everyone was like, "Ew, dominatrix style Bowser," and they've all just started drawing them. And the fucking internet pissed its pants, and everyone's cosplaying it, and I fucking love it.
Wait,
I'm
so
so
does she
here
not
for it.
exist?
Not even
No,
a real...
it's not canon.
I thought she was
Okay.
a fucking character in
No,
like a
I
game
don't.
or something.
As far as I know, it's just rumored that, well, if Toadette can put the hat on, then maybe other people can. And so they've been drawing like Boo that had the crown on, and it's like this really cute like ghosty type girl. And then like if Waluigi got the crown, he just turns into Waluigi because he's perfect anyway.
I want to see.
I would like to see, if that
hot
logic
Mario.
works, I want to see all of them, specifically Yoshi, put on the, or maybe Peach as well, put on the, what's the hat that makes him into the raccoon thing? There's a name for it.
The hat?
Yeah, the one that. Well,
Isn't
Is
it
it
a
just
leaf?
a raccoon hat?
I always picked up the
But
leaf. That was in
but
like
he ends up
Super
wearing
Mario
like a hat and a
3 or
tail.
something.
He ends up wearing a hat.
Yeah,
and a
yeah,
tail.
he's got little
Yeah.
ears and
Yeah.
a
I
fucking
fucking
tail.
love furry
So
Mario.
imagine, all of them as like little furries.
I just want to
Where's
see
the
like
internet version of that?
I want to see Femme Mario,
Everywhere.
Mariette
Oh, okay.
with fucking massive
Maybe I'm looking
titties.
at
Mariette or
would it-
Maria.
I was just about to say that. Wouldn't Mario be
Are they
Maria?
all ets?
Yeah. Let's say for the sake of yes.
I think
they
we
are.
got
What,
to wrap.
what would Luigi be?
A what?
We gotta wrap up.
Oh,
There's
okay.
like a minute left.
I'm sorry. Anyway, we'll talk more about Bowser.
Maybe
some other
Luigi.
time.
I'm
Yeah.
sure by next week it'll be a fucking real thing anyway.
That's true.
Or it'll be dead because the
Nintendo's
internet
good at that.
goes
Alright.
one way or the other.
Guys, if you've liked this, remember to subscribe. Leave us a comment in the comment section below. Remember to like the video, share it with your friends and family, and join us next week for another bout of bullshit.
It's the subscriber point.
Until next time, take it easy. Bye-bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Oh. Ow.